Hashtag free Stellar Blade is under attack, ladies and gentlemen. And the guy at the forefront, Grummz, who created this petition that has over 50,000 signatures, is getting death threats. We covered previously the tweet that was made by Tone Man, where he offered a $20,000 bounty on Grummz. How unhinged can you be? These people call us unhinged for supporting the Free Stellar Blade movement, but they're the ones that are being intolerant. They're the ones that want this echo chamber to the point that they want to try to kill people over it. Now, people might say it's the internet. You're allowed to be trolls and anonymity and all this. No, the problem is when it comes to something as divisive as Stellar Blade, where there's one half that's completely pro for the game, and then there's another side that's completely anti everything about the game, you're going to get people that don't know better. You're going to get internet wackos that will go out and do something to harm somebody. The internet is a wild place, and to freely throw out death threats and bounties, that's a little bit irresponsible of people that might have a platform. Tone Man has since been exposed. In fact, their private Facebook and social media were actually found. They targeted this guy, and he has deleted everything. He's gone ghost, which is on brand for most of the people that are against Stellar Blade. They're a whole bunch of cowards. They like to label gamers as incels. You see all these journalists that come out attacking people for supporting the petition. Jessica Cogswell, the GameStop editor, is calling people unhinged, and she's in hiding. Her tweets are under protected. And this list just goes on and on and on with more of these weird SJW political activists that call themselves gaming journalists that have been trying to attack Stellar Blade. They're praising the game for being censored. They want people to be angry. They find joy in this. And the main thing about the petition, it's not because we're horny incel gamers that want to jerk off to our video games. No, it's a bigger problem. It's the issue of censorship in these games because of things like the hard R graffiti situation, the violence being toned down. But meanwhile, Jessica Cogswell, Alyssa Mercante, Stacey Henley, you name all these weird, whack, left-leaning females that think it's empowering when they like sexualized stuff, but when it's a game that features a strong female protagonist that's overly sexualized, they don't like it. They don't like the violence. They don't like anything. They want to damage this game. They want the game to fail. And that's what the petition is about. It's about backing this game. It's about helping Shift Up, who developed this game, show that there's a fan base behind it that want to support the game for everything that it's been made. Well, let's talk about the latest thing with Grummz. He's getting another death threat. Yeah, a Twitch streamer who calls himself the largest political streamer named Denims. She's the latest. She was actually reacting to Osmond Gold talking about Grummz' death threat by Tone Man. She paused it, and she literally threw out a 30K bounty. She said she would top it. Let's watch this clip right here.
Listen, I'll up the number, okay? 30K to anyone who'll make this dipshit disappear and make Eve's breasts bigger. Okay, you have to do both. All right? Because then it's a win-win for me. I get more breast, and I don't have to see that moron on my timeline anymore. So if you think about it.
And supposedly she did go on the record to say that this was clearly going to be laughed at by cops. If the cops were called on her, that they would take it as a joke. But it's not the issue whether she would say something or do something. It's the issue of the internet. It's the issue of the wackos that are out there that are already hating people that are supporting this game. You have to be responsible if you have a platform. And also, how much of an insufferable twat can you possibly be to be acting like that on stream? Osmond Gold luckily responded in a proper way. He made a video talking about this situation, which let's talk about it and look at it right now.
Listen, I'll up the number, okay? 30K to anyone who'll make this dipshit disappear and make Eve's breasts bigger. Okay, you have to do both. All right? Because then it's a win-win for me.
What a retard.
I get more breast, and I don't have to see that moron on my timeline anymore.
Oh my god.
So if you think about it.
Well, she's so aggressive? Well, it's simple. So how do you deal with a situation like this? It's really easy. I contacted Twitch about it earlier. I sent them the clip, and we'll see what happens. And, you know, maybe after that, I might put in a police report. I'm going to just wait and see how things play out. This is unhinged. It's completely unhinged. It's totally uncalled for. Yeah, this is like a felony. What is this? She's got me on the screen and she's saying that. Yeah, so I did see this. I thought it was quite ridiculous. It's actually kind of a surprise. Remember the clip saying the cops would laugh at the clip and not take it seriously, Lamau? Well, maybe that's the case. I guess we'll find out.
So Osmond Gold said that he did report it. People are tweeting the FBI. People are tweeting police departments. And essentially, as a result of this girl being put in the hot seat for saying something so stupid on the internet, she has also gone protected. And that's, again, the way that these guys do. They like to poke and prod. They like to touch the bull and try to get it upset. And when you mess with the bull, you get the horns. And when people come at them, they go into protected. They go into hiding. They deactivate the thing. That's on brand with people like this, the people that are calling us unhinged for supporting a game that we want something like this. And I've been getting my fair share of attacks, even from people that I consider friends, which I wanted to touch on that another day. But, you know, people want to label people that are complaining about this, that they're crying about boobs and that it doesn't change the gameplay mechanics. That's not what the argument is about. If you look at the petition, you can see what the petition stands for exactly and what we're upset about. We are upset about censorship in our game, that the narratives and the games and everything that's being controlled with the gaming industry is being touched by these people that don't even like video games, that don't even play video games. These are political activists that are wanting to push their agendas, their narratives. They want to control stuff. They hate gamers. They literally hate gamers, guys. They hate straight male gamers at that. And this game, Stellar Blade, doesn't appeal to their narratives. It doesn't have any of the gay bear sex like Baldur's Gate was praised for. No penis customization options. They cried over a graffiti that was racist in nature, but funny enough, when Tomb Raider had pinups, those posters were removed, and it was an accident that Crystal Dynamics claimed. But if Shift Up said that this is an accident with the hard R, it's not enough of an excuse for them. These guys take an inch, and then they take a mile from it, and that's what's frustrating with it. That's why us as gamers, whether you're right or left, this whole petition, this whole Free Stellar Blade is not a political thing. It's a gamer movement. It's more neutral. It's centric. It's not even about who's conservative or not. If you think about it, arguing for eye candy, arguing for boobs, arguing for more revealing clothing on character is not conservative at all. It's kind of weird because the people fighting this are the ones that are more liberal with things like this. But for whatever reason, when it comes to video games, they don't want anything sexual because it's not androgynous. It's not gender neutral enough. It goes against everything that they stand for, oddly enough, even though it seems like it would be something that goes in their favor. So yeah, Denim, the latest piece of crap to go mask off and show everything and threaten people. You got to be more responsible if you have a platform out there. You got to be careful what you say because death threats aren't a joke. Whether you think it's because it's on the internet, it's just a troll job. No. And I hope Denim, who Grummz actually tweeted out wanting to get a hold of her sponsors, loses everything that she has. I know it's not cool to go after sponsors and to go after people and try to get them deplatformed, but when you're being this irresponsible in this situation, I completely wholeheartedly agree. I hope her sponsors get contacted. I hope the FBI visits her. I hope Twitch drops her, at least at the very least, suspend her for a bit, because this is dangerous behavior to be displaying, and it's all because of Stellar Blade and the petition that triggered motherfuckers like her. End of the day, it's ridiculous.